Hey, Professor Marsing. Okay, this is the fourth time I've done this video now, so hopefully this one works. My mom keeps walking in trying to do laundry. So, here we go. I'm doing a product called the It Works, and it's basically just like a wrap that you put on any part of your body that you want toned or skinnier. And later in the back of the booklet it starts talking about vitamins and creams and body lotions that you can use to have basically the same effect. Okay, so first I'll tell you about the critical thinking supplements they used, and then later I'll talk about the social psychology stuff. Okay, so the first one, critical thinking supplement, was the will to believe. And this one kind of goes along with group polarization because both of them say that you don't need to exercise, like you don't need to eat healthy or do all the regular normal things that people do to lose weight and to have a nice body. You just need to put this wrap on or take this vitamin or take this cream and you will be skinnier. So I think with the will to believe, people want to believe that because it's so easy and it's so they have good deals. They're, a little cheaper than sometimes going out and exercising feels like. The next one, this one was a big one, and I have an example for it. I hope it works. It's called the social conditioning and conformity. And my sister, we actually, how we got this, my sister-in-law works for a hair salon. She does hair. And they just recently started using this product and selling it. And so I think if her salon wouldn't have, and the people in her salon wouldn't have started using it, I think she would be less likely to. So I think she conformed to fit what she had to, basically. Okay, so now for the social psychology fallacies. First one I found was the list technique, and it wasn't actually like a list, but since it was in a catalog and like a testimonial book, it went through and had different people's testimonies of how it worked and how it's amazing. And so I think this would make people definitely more likely to conform. This also goes along with the physical attractiveness. They used people, and all these people have like their hair curled and like pretty skin and everything, and so physical attractiveness definitely played a part in that. The social validation. This one was perhaps the biggest one, I think. It's used a ton, and it's just kind of the same sort of thing with physical attractiveness. They use pretty people and different people's testimonials, and so obviously if different people, it worked for different people, it'll work for you, and then maybe you can look like them or whatever. The bait and switch, and that was because in the beginning they talked about just wraps for your belly, basically, and then it moves to, if you don't want a double chin, you can have it on your neck or your butt or thighs or whatever you want to look better. So it actually switched the placing of it, and also it switched because in the end they started talking about lotions and creams and etc. So it actually switched the product. The next one is friendship and liking, and I set aside a page for this in the pamphlet. And it says, want more free wraps? Gather 4 loyal customers and you'll get $120 in free product and 2 wrap rewards, which you can use to get applications at a discounted price. So this uses, we talked about in class how if your friends are selling something to you and they get a benefit out of it, obviously you want to help them and you're more likely to buy it. So, yeah, that was the friendship and liking. And yeah, that's it. So, that was my second critical thinking assignment, and hope it works. Happy Thanksgiving.